let's first start with what is obvious, which is the Vodafone or Idea Vodafone FPO. There are two parts to it. One, the institutional part, which has really gone very smoothly, and you've got big investors like GQG, Quant, some contra guys who've actually taken a big leap of faith. Second, for the HNI and the retail audience, the FPO is still on, which means you can apply or you can subscribe. But if you're looking at, let's say, applying or subscribing to the Vodafone IPO, it is currently at a discount to what the underlying price is. But then what is the setting of the table? The setting of the table is very simple. You're buying a company which in a sense lost its relevance in terms of market share and importance in terms of being a serious contender. But now that the balance sheet repair has started, they're getting capital back. Can they really upgrade their capex services and regain some lost market share? If that has to happen, then the enterprise value, which is the debt plus equity for Vodafone IPO, Idea Vodafone will change. And if you're looking at buying the stock, if a tariff hike kicks in, the relevance of the company would be dramatically different. Now, when you're looking at, let's say, buying Vodafone IPO, FPO, you cannot judge it from the lens of P multiple or what will happen to the typical shareholder matrix, because this is more like a company which almost has survived existential crisis and now really could be more relevant. So for me, this becomes like a play on a turnaround story, and mathematically you cannot really look at how much minority shareholders would benefit but the fact that the shape of the company technically, if all goes well, could be dramatically different. So that's the bet you need to take, that 2 years out, 3 years now, Vodafone Idea could be relevant, and if that happens, the market would reward it. Jio tariff, Jio listing, I think that's IIFL's views on it. So I think, we technically cannot comment on it. But if Jio platform listing goes through, then Reliance and that whole sum of part which they've demonstrated after Jio financial listing, if Jio platform lists, then that is going to be like one of the biggest global listing of this kind of a platform in the world now. So I don't know when, we don't know how. Eventually, that's where Reliance is headed. But to assume that Reliance will run because of this Jio listing IIFL report in the near term, I think would be a stretch.